No one fully understands the origins of the Great Rift, though there are many theories. The breach of the Cadian Gate during the Despoiler's recent 13th Black Crusade, the sorcery of the demon Primarch Magnus the Red during the Thousand Suns invasion of the Fenris system, catastrophe in the Webway, the birth of Enid, the Aldari god of the dead, mass bloodshed and fire in the Nemoculus Gulf, the resurrection of the Primarch reboot Guilliman, all may have caused or contributed to it. Its emergence was a literal, galaxy-shattering event which threw the Imperium of Man into chaos and ushered in new wars across nearly every world in the Emperor's domain. So powerful and far-reaching was this warp rift that the very laws of physics fray at its edges as the inconsistencies of temporal fluctuations, once largely localized to the larger warp storms such as the Eye of Terror, spread across the galaxy. Some worlds felt standard centuries go by in an instant, while others were all but frozen in time, and still others have suffered constant temporal shifts. The result has been an update in the Imperial calendar ordered by Reboot Guilliman to both correct the growing inaccuracy of the prior chronology and provide a new dating system that uses the opening of the Great Rift as the point in time from which all further chronological calculations are made. On the far side of it, the galaxy-spanning warp rift from Holy Terra and the half of the galaxy called Imperial Sanctus, things have quite literally gone to hell. There, the light of the Astronomicon is obscured behind a psychic maelstrom of nightmares, and the entire region has been dubbed the Imperial Nihilus, or the Dark Imperium. Many of those planets in the vicinity of the Great Rift have disappeared entirely, or been so corrupted that they are now labeled demon worlds. With the formation of the Warpscar, traversing from one side to the other has proven extremely dangerous, if not impossible, at times. Recently, a stable point of passage has been discovered by multiple factions. These factions are now racing to gain control of this diamond in the rough, as it will no doubt be strategically crucial.
Hello, and welcome back.
Yeah, it's been a while. We had the pandemic, as everyone knows, still kind of going on in the U.S.
Well, more than just the U.S.
Yeah, well, we're no longer on the lockdown here in our counties, so we decided to come out strong. We're kicking off Apartment 11 Gaming's Warpscar Pass campaign.
This is a long drawn-out campaign. I have been on the Warhammer community fan page on Facebook, and I've seen a lot of people recently asking for the rules of campaigns. Yeah. And Loki and myself spent quite a few months writing this campaign. We've been talking about it for a while.
Ever since Crusade was talked about. We were actually designing it before Crusade.
Yeah. We actually kind of had to rewrite the rules once Crusade came out. But once we are comfortable that the rules have been play tested enough, we're going to probably release these rules to everyone for free to enjoy.
Yeah. I want to give a quick caveat for those who are going to be looking at the battle and know how Crusade battles currently run. Some of you are going to get very, very interested, or maybe very, very heated in the comments very fast about how we have combat forces on the field that are more than or not the 25 power level that would normally make up the size of fight that we're doing for Crusade.
But our rules, once you see them, you'll understand why it is how it is.
I just want to give a quick idea
Yeah.
on what that rule is. The basis is you have the Crusade Force, you would build with the normal Crusade Force rules. We're not going to go over those in any way because of copyright reasons. Of course, you know, a GW out there doesn't want us handing out every rule that currently exists.
Right.
But the Crusade Force, everyone here is using a Crusade Force built by the Crusade Force rules. However, the way our campaign plays, when two Crusade forces clash on our map, the two generals involved agree on a points value for that battle, and they take the units from the Crusade Force to make that points army.
The reason that we're doing that is we're mixing power level because that's what the Crusade rules are based on, and then we're using points because, in our opinion, it makes it a fair matched battle.
Yes, exactly. And for a campaign purpose, that's kind of what we're looking for. Just because I have every single troop here in my spaceship doesn't mean I'm going to throw them all down to fight you.
Right, and classically in the lore, everybody prefers a somewhat fair fight anyway.
Yeah, usually both sides throw overwhelming force that ends up being in some way a fair fair fight.
Orcs will even throw down weapons if their opponents only have bows.
Well, let's just talk about what happened on Cadia. We're just one up and one up and one up and one up until Cadia went boom. Remember, planet broke before the guard did. Stand strong, my Cadian brothers.
We have a Cadian force in the campaign. So right now in the campaign, we have 1,000 Suns with Tzeentch demon reinforcements. That's me. We have our Blood Angels here. We have Sisters of Battle.
The Adeptusora class, yes.
We have our normal Necron. And that's what this battle is. The Necron have come into... Yeah, well, most of our battle reports have the Necron.
Yes, we have our Necron player, Taylor, who you're by now far familiar with.
Nox.
Because we, as Necrons, we just keep coming back.
So he has marched his banner into one of my hexes, and my defense force...
You'll hear that term a lot. It'll be released with the rules.
...is defending the hex. So I don't get any Crusade bonuses for this whatsoever. We also have Cadians. We have
Khorne demons.
Demons of Khorne.
And a Harlequin player.
We have Harlequins and did I say orcs?
Orcs. Oh no, we have an orc
orcs.
player. Yeah. We have 8 people. 8 armies in this campaign. Yeah.
And a soul of 7 planets and moons.
Yes.
All right. So what battle are we doing?
We're doing Assassins, which is the combat patrol.
Real quick, there's 2 GMs in the campaign.
Yes.
Myself and Loki. Loki, since I am playing, is going to be GMing this battle.
Yes.
And he is deciding everything. He's doing all the rolls for what the battle is, setting up the terrain, whatnot.
So, going over that, since it is Nox and his Necrons moving into Pete's territory hex that's owned by the 1,000 Suns, I am declaring Nox the attacker. There is no roll-off for this crusade. It is a combat patrol level fight. Which would be 25 power level, but
500 points in this case.
500 points in this case. So Nox is taking 500 points from his Crusade force to fight against Pete's 500 point defense force.
500 point defense force, yeah.
And in Assassins, to give you an idea of how this works, the target priority, the objective of the entire battle is Pete's Warlord. So there are no objectives to hold, there are no objectives to take.
So much so that if he kills my Warlord, the game
ends. Whatever battle round the Warlord dies, the game's over. Done. Said. That's how this battle works. It's per the book. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's straightforward. So we've set everything up. We've deployed it. We'll give you an overview. In an apartment 11 first for us.
A fully painted board, meaning 2 fully painted armies. Mm-hmm. I worked my butt off this week to paint the rest of my defense force. Nox always has his stuff painted.
Yeah, Nox is top tier.
And every piece of terrain on the board was fully built this
in-house.
week.
Yeah.
So the point of this battle is, since it's my space, this is an ancient Tzeentchian temple that we are defending.
Yeah. To let you guys know what the table 2, it might look a little sparse terrain-wise. We don't have a lot of scatter out there, mainly because this is a desert planet. We're trying to stick within the narrative of our campaign, so you might see battlefields that don't look perfect for what would be considered a terrain setup. We're not really going for
this is highly narrative.
Highly narrative. So there will be situations where game masters will set things up in a way that is more for the narrative rather than being perfectly tactical science.
For example, this is Buria. Buria, the planet of Buria, is a mining planet closest to the sun of this soul. It's hot. Not a lot of people live there because it's miserable, and the ones that do often defer to the Chaos Gods because they think the Emperor has abandoned them. That's just this planet.
He wrote the lore for the planet, so
I stole a lot of the lore.
Take a guess at which lore he steals. Anything that's chaos and not...
No.
I'm not even having this conversation.
Another one of the planets...
And this right here will
used
be the
to
proof.
be a paradise planet by the Craft Worlds.
Used to be.
Taken by the Imperium.
All I'm saying is this right here is the proof you need to know that neither game master will give each other a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, we're going to give each
or
other
help each other in any way, shape, and form.
For example, if it's like on the Hive City board for Prima, we might have a board where you can barely move because it's all
so many buildings,
dense.
It's just so dense everywhere, and that's going to be part of the challenge of fighting on that and like the narrative is going to be a bit more important to us than building always a field that's tactically sound. Just want to give everyone that precursor before the battle goes, so that anyone who, if you still want to get heated in the comments, please get heated in the comments. We'll argue it. We'll argue it. but
we wrote the rules.
We just wanted to give you a heads up, right? In case you look at this and just.
And since this is the first battle report of the Warpscar Pass campaign, it's the longest intro.
Yeah, this is will be a lot shorter
after this.
We'll have a link down below. Maybe he can edit this part beforehand. We'll have a link down below of when the battle actually starts. If you don't want to listen to all this, we can put a little.
Yeah, I can try to do that.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
I'm the editor.
This
by the
part
way.
will be cut.
I'm the editor, by the way. Because he said that it was going to be cut, I'm not going to cut it.
That's good. All right. I'll show you the armies and get started shortly.
All right, attacker. Let's go over what is in your force.
Awesome. All right, so to start with, I've got...
Point at whatever model you're going to talk about.
So I'm going to start with the Warriors first, since they're right out in front. Obviously, it's a 20-man unit of Warriors. And then after that, behind that, we have the bin chickens or murder buckets, whatever you want to call them. But
the tin cans.
Yeah, tin cans, literal trash cans with knives. But they're actually the crypto thralls. And then here I have my HQ or Warlord, the Cryptek. And then here I have the Triarch Stalker with the Heat Ray augmentation or weapon augmentation. So that is my 500-point force. There we go.
Hey, okay, so here are the Tzeentch Demons. Let's start with my Warlord. It is a Flux Master, or a Herald on Disc, as some of you might know it. He has the Warlord trait, Born of Sorcery, which gives me a +1 to the first cast of the turn. And he's also got Soulbane, which is a really deadly knife. It's a -5 AP, 3 damage, no invulnerable save knife. He's not meant for combat, but just in case. And then I have a unit of 3 Screamers. Those Screamers are just normal Screamers. You can't really do anything to them. They fly really fast. And then I have 3 units of Pink Horrors. They all come decked out with the icon and instrument. So the banner and the instrument. So that's my defense force.
Taylor, command phase, go.
Alright, so I'm going to use a stratagem right off the bat called Talent for Annihilation.
Yep.
Basically, since my army is Mefrit, it basically makes all my 6s exploding 6s.
Okay, may I read?
Yep, go
Okay,
for
cool.
it.
Use the stratagem before effort uniform. You want to use this in the shooting phase, my dude.
Oh, in the shooting. Oh,
Yep.
Not in
okay.
the command.
Not in the
Not
command
in
phase.
command phase.
We are in the command phase.
I don't think I have any abilities in the command phase then.
You might. You don't have any warlords with thy will be done or anything on this field?
No,
Okay.
not today.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. But you do gain your command point.
I do.
All right, cool. All right.
Where's your trackers?
Being a stickler over there for trackers. This guy.
Right?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
This is important. It's a campaign. I have never been so afraid for a Warhammer battle.
Why? It's a campaign.
It feels like it's worth more because it's a campaign.
Wow.
No.
This guy. All right. So then we're going to go right into a movement. Command phase and then movement.
Yes.
All right. We'll be back with your moves, my guy.
Done.
All right. Necron movement is done. As you can see, very hostile movement right up that center lane. There's going to be a lot of blood fast, folks. I think that's kind of the point of this battle. It's a very small board. A lot of things dying very quickly. Okay. All right. Next is Shoosting, my dude.
Shoosting. All right, here we go. So
Now you can use that thing.
now I can use it. Yes, because
So what do we got?
So talent for annihilation.
Use this stratagem before a Mephrit unit from your army attacks in the shooting phase. Each time you make an unmodified hit roll of a 6 for a model in that unit, you can make 1 additional hit roll for that model with the same weapon against the same target. These additional hits cannot themselves generate further hits.
Like we're gonna do like 10. So
Okay.
these front 10 are gonna shoot at those guys.
Okay.
And then these 10 are gonna shoot at the screamers.
Okay.
In the
The
back.
back 10 are going to shoot it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm assuming you're doing that because these front 10 are within rapid fire range?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. All right. So which 10 do you want to start with? I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna start with the warriors first though. Do I have to start with them first?
I mean, you don't have to, but you like we can hold off. We know you're going to use the stratagem on them. So what do you want to shoot first?
Triarch Stalker's going first.
It's a new model for him. He wants to use it.
No. He has a reason. I'm pretty sure.
There's an ability.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's got a targeting relay ability. Anytime the Triarch Stalker attacks first, any substantial attacks after that made by any unit gets a I get to reroll my ones. My hit rolls are 1
Against the same unit.
against the same unit.
Okay. So
So
who?
it ensures that the unit gets wiped
Okay. All right. So who is the Triarch Stalker shooting?
out. I'm gonna shoot at the front guys in the front.
The front pin cores. All right.
Yeah.
What do we got?
So I'm gonna use the Heat Ray Focus, which is a 24-inch range.
I'm pretty sure you got that.
Yep. And you see it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. It's a nice 24-inch.
So it's a heavy 2.
Yep, didn't move.
Since I didn't move.
All right, so heavy 2. What's your ballistic skill?
3.
3s? Okay.
Yep. So hit on 3s. So
One hit. Okay. Strength?
8.
Toughness is 3. It's going to be a 2.
Yep. Yep.
1 wound. So that'll be a...
4+ save.
That's right, because you get +1 to your invuln because you're Tzeentch.
Yep.
Yep. Dice. 1 dice. All right, what's next?
All right. So next it's gonna be the Warriors.
So, Triarch Stalker fired, killed 1 pink horror in the front group. Which 10 warriors do you want to start with? The ones going after the screamers or the ones going after the horrors?
We're gonna start with the ones going after the horrors
All right,
first.
so we have 10 guys up front here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Are they all within rapid fire range?
I believe they are. Yes.
So measure from these guys back here. 12 inches? Yeah, they are. They got it for sure. Okay. So
20 shots, exploding 6s.
20 shots, exploding 6s. I believe you're hitting on 3s.
I am hitting on 3s. Yep.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
1s.
Re-rolling 1s, 6s blow. Ooh, that's a good roll.
2. Yeah, that's a really good roll.
All right, re-roll those 1s. 5 and a 2, so pull out the 2. Now roll 4 more dice. Because
There's
those
3.
6s explode.
Okay.
Those are all hits so far. 4 more.
That's a 2.
So 3 more convert. You need 3s to wound, my dude.
3s to
Pull out 2s and 1s. That's a damn good roll. Holy crap. There's 1 more 2 in there.
2, 3.
There you go.
He missed 3. Wow.
Jeez.
That's dirty.
Wow.
Dirty. So all them saves, 4 up, my guy. 17 wounds. 17 wounds into this front pink horror unit. But they do have the Tzeentchian 4+ invuln. 9 left in the unit.
It's going to be wiped because I just painted it.
We're going to see.
I just
Hey,
painted
man.
it.
4+ invuln. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only see 7 fails right now.
4,
So-
5, 6,
7.
7.
Yeah, there we go. All but 2 die. And now, because of Call of the Horde, they get 1 tally.
Yeah.
I'll write it in my book.
Okay.
Okay? Now,
I'm gonna leave it off to the side.
That's fine. Now your other 10 shots into the Screamers. That was devastating. Withering fire, man. Absolutely withering fire.
But if I roll a 1 during the morale phase, I can roll a d6 and have that many come back.
Good gosh.
Yeah, is it a 1 or a 6? I can't remember on them.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. You go ahead and what's your other 10 shots at the Screamers?
Yep.
Now these do not reroll 1s, but they're still hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Okay.
On 3s.
And they're still exploding on 6s.
Yes.
So I see 2 6s. So roll two more dice for the exploding 6s. It's really hard, I'm sorry, to see these because 2 more hits.
2 more.
Okay. So now what's the toughness of the Screamers?
4.
Okay, so on this you'll need 4s.
2 wounds each.
So that's going to be only 2 wounds.
2.
Fails 1.
So 1 has 1 wound.
1 wound. Any more shooting?
No.
No?
No, yeah, that's it, man.
So no one else in range to do
This
anything?
guy's only got 12-inch range. This guy only has a 12-inch range.
Okay, alrighty. So,
Morale phase.
assault phase if
Yeah.
you wanted to charge. Nothing? Alright, cool. So then we go to leadership phase. Since there's no fights. We have 1 roll for them. They lost 7. What's their leadership? They lost 8. What's their leadership?
7.
Leadership is 7. Okay, so you need a 1.
Give me a 1. Oh.
Try again. It's a 5. So what happens is 1 runs away.
And then I have to roll another guy.
Right. And since you're less than half strength, the last guy runs away on a 1 or a 2, not just a 1.
On a 1, will it automatically
No, that's only on the
pass?
leadership test. So here's what happens. You failed. 1 guy runs away.
Don't take that one.
Sorry. 1 guy runs away. Okay?
Yeah.
And now you roll for attrition. And what attrition is on a 1, another guy runs. You would roll for everybody left in the unit.
He's gone.
Right. So, at the end of the battle phase, you have a pink horror unit down to 1 guy left. Right there. Standing strong. You have a screamer that got wounded. And that's about it. Demon of Tzeentch command phase is just gaining him a command point. No any extras done. So we're going to go right into Demons of Tzeentch movement. Alright, so Tzeentch movement is done. They came up strong up the middle too. There's 1 pink horror doing Braveheart charge up the middle. You have the Screamers, they advanced from the backfield straight across over here, getting very aggressive into the Necron lines there. The rest of the Tzeentchian army just kind of shoved the center. Remember, the Tzeentchian army is looking to defend the Warlord, so I imagine this is probably some sort of move to try and bog down these warriors from ever getting a chance to shoot at the Warlord and everything. Kind of looks like just shove a bunch of pink horrors in the way and hopefully last out 5 turns. So we're going to go into the Psychic phase, which is the Tzeentchian bread and butter. What are we starting with?
All right, so now in 9th edition, when you cast, you have to pick a psyker
And
do everything,
Yep.
and then move on.
Yep.
So
So,
I'm going to start with my Warlord.
yep.
And he is going to cast Gaze of Fate.
Okay, which does?
On a 6,
Yep.
if manifested, you can re-roll a single dice
Sure.
later that turn.
Later that turn. Single die. Right?
So on a 7, but this is also my first cast,
Uh-huh.
and he
So
is
you-
born of sorcery,
gets
so
a
he
plus-
gets a +1 on
Yep.
the first cast.
So what's your warp charge?
So I need a 6.
6. And he gets a 7 plus 1 is an 8. So it goes off.
All right,
So he gets to re-roll a single die.
without using a command point.
Yep.
All right, then I am going to cast Flickering Flames on the unit that is immediately in front of him.
Okay, and this does?
Flickering Flames goes off on a warp charge of a 5.
Sure.
If manifested, pick a friendly Tzeentch demon unit within 18 inches of the Psyker. Until your next Psychic phase, add 1 to any wound rolls made
Okay.
for that unit.
Add 1 to wound rolls.
Yep.
Got it.
Goes off on a 5.
Goes off on a 5. Fails on a 4.
I'm going to use Gaze of Fate
You're going to use your reroll?
to reroll one
of those
dice.
Fails on a 3.
I'm going to use a command reroll.
You cannot re-roll the same die twice.
I'm going to reroll both of them with the command.
But I know, but I don't think you can re-roll the thing that's already re-rolled.
With Gaze of Fate, you can.
Does it say that specifically?
I've seen Tabletop Titans. I've seen all the big channels do it.
I'm gonna believe you, but I'm gonna double check it later.
Okay.
Okay.
If I'm wrong,
I will
berate me.
come and punch you in the face, and then you'll play the next battle with a black eye.
Tabletop Titans did it on one that I watched yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm down to 3 command points, and I'm going to reroll both.
Goes off on 11.
It was risky, but needed in this case.
Okay, I'll believe you.
Now,
That was pretty expensive.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but I am trying to get rid of as much as possible here.
I got you.
If he doesn't have stuff, he can't kill Warlord.
True.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to cast Smites.
From?
I'm going to move on to lowly unit here.
Yep. So first smite from the lowly guy up front, needing a 5. Goes off on a 5. So 1 mortal wound to the warrior. So a warrior goes away unless you feel no pain. 1 gone. All right, cool. Next.
Next unit is also going to do a smite
All right.
on the warriors.
Needing a 6.
Yep.
Does not go off. And done.
Yes.
Because the other one can't really smite.
Because I can't get more than a 6 with
Correct.
one dice.
Correct. All right. So psychic phase is done.
Shooting phase.
Shooting phase.
I'm going to start with
With
that
one lowly-
lowly Pinkor.
All right, let's do it. What's he got?
So they have Crucicating Flames, 18-inch range, Assault 2.
Strength
user.
user. Okay. So 18-inch range, assault 2. So he has 2 dice. What's your ballistic skill?
Ballistic skill is a
Yes.
4.
So 2 dice on a 4 better.
Two
That is
hits.
2 hits. Strength is
3.
3.
For
Toughness of warriors is 4.
Yep. I need
So
5s.
5s.
1.
1 wound at normal armor save.
So 4 ups.
Does not save, so another warrior eats it.
Woo!
2.
The one Pinkora!
All right.
I now dub thee William Wallace. Alright, from this unit, I get
20 shots.
a +1 to strength because they are within 6 inches.
+1 to wound, it is a big difference.
+1 to strength because they are within 6 inches of the warlord.
Oh,
And a
that's...
+1 to wound because of the spell.
Okay, so what does the warlord have that gives him a +1 to strength?
It is Locus of Tzeentch. Add 1 to strength characteristics of Tzeentch demons within 6 inches.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so,
plus
20
1 to
shots because it's Assault 2 going into
Yep.
the blah
Warriors.
blah blah.
Warriors. Hitting on force.
Hitting on force.
No rerolls. Okay.
Now I have strength 4 to your
Toughness
toughness
4.
4. I need 4s.
+1 to wound because of your spell that cast. So wounding on 3s. We got 8 wounds, no AP. So 8 die, 4s are back.
It's better.
So you save
Those are fails.
3 of them, so 5 die. 5 more down, and then the other pink horror unit, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Yep. And now wounding on force.
Yes.
We need to get like a die tray cam.
I know.
Looks like it's gonna be 4 more wounds. So 4 more saves on those warriors.
4 ups.
1 save. Ooh, bad rolls, huh? 3
Bad.
more die. 10. Half of them have gone.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I am going to attempt a charge from him into them
Okay.
because while they are in combat, they cannot shoot. That is my logic.
Sure.
And I'm going to attempt a charge from the Screamers into the Triarch.
Okay.
Again, it's a vehicle, so it can shoot, but it can only shoot into the combat it's in.
Correct.
So we are going to start with Pinkor.
Okay. Are you spending a command point to Overwatch or anything like that? At the pink horror that's charging.
Pink horror, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna have 20 shots at him.
Yep. Am I still exploding on 6s for these?
No, that would have been last turn.
Okay.
pink horror. So we got Overwatch shots going at the pink horror. We're going to hit on 6s because it's Overwatch. Single command point spent by Nox.
Yep. Survive, William Wallace. Survive.
Any 6s are a hit.
So
1, 2, 3 at least.
3. Yeah.
3. So now you need to roll to wound. So now you're wounding on 3s, strength 4, toughness of 3, charging in. Wow. 1 wound.
4+ save.
Mm-hmm. And he died. William Wallace died on the way in. So now the charge from the Screamers.
Oh, yeah.
They got a 4. I don't think that's going to be enough. Oh, that's definitely not enough.
I think they're like
I already
7.
used a command reroll, so I can't do it again, can I?
No.
Actually, I think you can. I think it's by phase, not by turn.
4 is not enough.
Sorry. I apparently wasn't recording any of that. So the Screamers charged in on a 9. Made it to the Cryptek. Made it to the Stalker. Nox elected to not heroically intervene with his Cryptek. So we're in the fight phase.
All right, so Screamers have 3 attacks each.
Yep.
They hit on force.
4s are better. So it's going to be 9 attacks looking for force.
So out of those 9, I hit with force.
So now we use strength and toughness.
All right,
Okay.
so their attack characteristic is a strength +2. Their strength 4, so plus
strength
2.
6.
Their strength 6.
What's the toughness of your Stalker?
6.
So force.
Force.
We got 3 wounds.
At -3 AP, do 2 damage each.
Okay, so what's the save of your Stalker? SV.
Save is 3+.
So -3, you're looking for 6s, unless it
Sixes.
has an invulnerable save of any sort.
Does not have an invulnerable save.
Okay.
But I do have quantum shielding.
So he
So
does
I'm
get to
gonna-
roll against your 2 damage.
Yeah.
If he rolls 1s, it ignores it.
Okay.
Okay,
So how
so
many?
3 saves looking for 6s.
3 saves looking for 6s.
1 save.
1 save.
So now you roll those 2 die. Any 1s ignore his damage. None. So you take 4 damage to your Stalker. How many wounds does it have?
Yeah.
10 wounds.
10 wounds, sorry. So it's got
And
6
six
left.
left.
Right. Yeah.
That is the end of Tzeentch turn 1.
Right? Tzeentch turn 1 ends. So now we have Necrons still have to take leadership. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
So what's the leadership of your Necrons?
10.
You lost 10.
Okay.
So chances are you're going to run away unless you roll a 1 or spend 2 command points for insane bravery.
I'll spend my last 2 command points for insane bravery.
It's probably a good choice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so insane bravery popped on these Necrons, so they will not run away.
Essentially, yeah.
All right, so we're going to do a quick replay. Back, the Stalker didn't get his melee attacks, and I, as a Game Master, luckily remembered it and called it out.
Yeah, thank you.
So the Game Master called it, so we're going to go ahead and do 3 attacks, which is what the Stalker has. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, because it's strength 7, toughness 4.
Correct.
So
2
2
hits, and now wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound. AP -1, doesn't matter, we're a demon. We have an invulnerable save. We fail it, but we do D3 damage.
It doesn't matter. I have 1 with 1 wound.
Oh, yep, then he's gone. Splats 1 Screamer. Okay, Screamer's leadership.
Last screamed.
7, they lost 1. They can't fail. 6 + 1 is 7, and then they're good. All right, so that'll be the end. So, real quick too, end of the battle round, no victory points scored. The Tzeentchian Warlord did not kill any models, and there were no wounds dealt to the Warlord by the Necrons. So end of battle round 1, victory points 0. Victory points 0. All right, movement is done. Just to recap real fast, Necron's command phase, nothing special, just got a command point, so back up to 1. Of course, if you, just to recap, because we did go back and do the Stalker attacks, 8 Necron warriors stood back up. Of the 10 that died, 8 stood back up.
Oh, I love those new rules,
Ridiculous.
Man. I love 'em.
Nox Loving the new
Wait till I
reanimators.
get the Canoptic Reanimator out here, and all of them are going to be +3s.
I don't even want to think that thing dies. It needs to die the moment it's on the board. Anyway, so the Necrons moved up rather aggressively. They're looking to pick apart the pink horrors that are a line of defense in front of that ever so juicy warlord that we are looking to finish so that the battle will come to an end in Necron victory. But we still got a ways to go. We have 2 pink horror units. The Screamers are still tying up the Triarch Stalker. Triarch Stalker?
Triarch Stalker.
Yeah, got that shit right. All right, Triarch Stalker. So movement's done. We're going to go into Psychic... Shooting for the Necron.
So, I've got, 18 warriors on the field? So that's
Yep.
32 shots?
36 shots. 18 times 2.
Okay.
36. But he spent his last command point for...
Use that stratagem.
Yeah, talent for annihilation.
Yeah.
Exploding 6s again. He wants that pink horror unit absolutely dead. So he's going to go ahead and do that. All right, so...
this is going to be all my dice.
Is that all your dice? Is it 36 dice?
36 dice.
All right.
yeah.
We're not doing the reroll ones this time because we don't have the targeting reload from the relay from the targeting Triarch Stalker.
Because he's all tied up.
I got it right last time and now I'm failing. So we have hitting on 3s, 6s exploding, 36 shots into the pink horror. All right, so hold on now. Let me pull out the 6s. So you have 3 additional dice that you can roll because you have 3 that exploded. And those all hit. Okay, so we have all these hits, and these are going to be wounding on 3s. I don't even want to count how many hits those are. Let's just roll to wound.
Oh, man.
Oh, you just noticed me.
That's Icarus. That's Icarus.
That's what I meant.
All right.
Artemis loves me too, though.
13 saves. We can wipe the unit. Chances are not
Which
good,
unit
though.
was that going at?
The one right in front of your warlord.
Okay.
13 saves on the pink horror unit right in front of your warlord.
I was hoping that he made a mistake and went at the
7 go bye-bye.
3 are still there.
3 stand strong.
Again, another unit I just painted.
Yeah. Well, what's next, shooting-wise?
Oh, gosh. So, shooting, bin chicken, shooting at those guys.
The bin chickens at those guys?
Yeah, because
They have shooting?
They can,
Yeah, they have a really nasty kind of laser thing when they're
Laser eye.
When
Sky
they're-
laser eyes. I was like, they only have like claw
yeah.
hands.
No.
When and they're next to the cryptek still, so they're annoying as shit.
So,
They're always next to the crypto.
yeah. All right, what do they got?
So we are going to shoot with the Scouring Eye to pistol 2, so 2 shots for each one.
4 shots.
I'm assuming 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 4 shots total.
Yeah, they're within 12.
I gotta make sure.
No. I oversaw his measurement, so
Strength is 5, but since they're next to the
you gotta hit them first. What's your ballistic skill?
ballistic skill is 3 plus.
So 4 dice at 3s or better.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits.
All right. Strength 5, toughness of 3, so you need 3s. 2 wounds. Eat 1 more.
Instruments gone.
And then your cryptek have a weapon?
Yeah, I'm going to use the Staff of Light.
Sure.
It's Assault 3.
Assault 3. All right. 3 shots. What's your ballistic skill for your cryptek?
3 plus.
3s or better.
3s are better.
2 hits.
2 hits.
What's your strength?
Strength is 5.
Eating 3s. 2 wounds, so we need 2 saves on those pink horrors. Saves
Oh
them
my
both.
God.
Double 5. The saves.
Beautiful.
The
Beautiful.
saves. All right. Now you have the stalker that can shoot.
Yes, because he's got the flamer.
The flamer.
So,
Let's see what you got here.
Heavy D6.
It should be 2d6.
So
right?
heavy 2d6, yeah. Derp. So
Heavy 2d6. When you use this profile, this weapon automatically hits.
Yep, so
2d6 auto hits.
It's a flamer.
It's a flame.
yeah.
Heavy flamer.
So you have 8 auto hits, strength of 5, toughness of 4, so you're wounding on 3s.
Yep.
So 8 dice,
8 dice.
wounding on 3s. Against the screamers here.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bust you away.
It's all right.
So that's going to be 5 wounds.
4+.
1 dies.
Yep.
All right, 1 screamer left standing there. All right, I believe that's all your shoosting.
There's all my shoosting.
Do we have any lay charges that are going off anywhere?
I think I'm gonna take the chance and charge with the warriors.
Okay, so what are the warriors going to charge?
They're gonna charge that pink horror unit right there.
Just the pink horror unit?
Uh.
Gonna
so
pause.
Yeah. Right.
That's true. All right, we're going to do a charge on the pink horrors. With the warriors, he needs a 3. It's
Oh my
it's
God.
2d6, man. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
How long have we played this game?
I know. I'm just derp tonight.
He's in automatically. He rolled a 2 plus anything on that is a 3. He's in.
I literally had a derp moment.
You got 8, which technically means you can't touch him, but you can get close enough to where you can consolidate into him if you want.
Yeah.
All right, after charging, and we did the declaration of the warriors first since they charged, we did our consolidation moves. We have 12 warriors within range of attacking the pink horrors. These 6 in the back are outside of an inch within an inch. So how many attacks do our warriors have?
1 attack.
So you have 12 attacks. What's your weapon skill?
3+.
So 12 attacks at 3s or better. Sorry, I'm like muscling you out. 12 attacks,
Misses.
3s or better. Those are all misses. So we have 5 hits, looks like.
Yep.
Now 3's the wound. So looks like
1, 2, 3,
4 wounds
4 wounds.
coming in against the pink horrors. And they're wiped. Pink horror unit goes down. That's another tally for that unit for killing a unit and for destroying 6 models for your agenda. So far that unit is stacking up the experience points already. Now, you get 3-inch consolidation after the fact. You have to end closer to the nearest enemy model. So
If you so choose.
if you choose to consolidate, you will have to consolidate into his HQ.
Well, that's what I wanted to do.
Then do it.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Then do it. 3 inches. So you can pull out your measuring tape, measure 3 inches for everyone, and start piling them in. Now, hold on. We're going to pause. In the new 9th edition, now the opponent gets to pick who they attack for first in the fight phase. And Pete has a choice of fighting first with his warlord or his screamers.
I'm going to start with my warlord.
Okay. Go for it.
Actually, no, I'll start with the screamers.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Because that makes more sense.
All right.
3 attacks,
He's
hitting on force.
sorry. Straighten that black tarp out for me. Thank you. Go ahead. Your attacks hitting on force, 1 hit, wounding on
Strength
6,
6, force.
toughness 4, 6s, 1 wound, AP -3, so you're looking at a 6. And then
2 wounds.
if you fail the 6, you need to roll a d6, and on a 1 you ignore it. That's not a 6, so now you're looking for a 1 to quantum shield ignore. Oh, he gets it, and he ignores the 2 damage. So now, Nox gets to pick who to fight back with. There's only one person to fight with.
Yeah,
it's the
I'm
Triarch Stalker. 3 attacks hitting on 3s. That is 1 hit.
1 hit.
Wounding on 3s, I believe. Strength 7, toughness 4.
Yep.
No wound.
Oh.
Combat pushes.
Alright, now my Fluxmaster.
Now the Fluxmaster attacks.
Okay, so the Fluxmaster has
It's like 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Yep.
But I am using. It's not on here because I didn't update this one, but it is on here. The Soulbane. which
So
is
he has 2 relics?
1 relic.
So the Locust that gives +1 strength is a natural ability?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the Soulbane
Mm-hmm.
is my, strength user but -5. So I'm hitting on 4s,
Wounding on 5s.
wounding on 3s,
Why are you
or
wounding?
4s,
Why 4s?
because toughness 4, strength 4.
Your strength is 3.
Yes, but the Locust gives me a +1 strength.
You got it.
And then -5 AP.
Cool. So 4s and 4s. 1 hit. No wound. All right, done. So that is the end of combat. So this combat pushes, right?
Yep.
One screamer died this turn. That's not enough to force a leadership. This combat pushes. No wounds dealt because we just wrapped the warlord. End of battle round 2. Still 0 victory points across the board. However, the Tzeentch demon presence on the board has dwindling fast. So we're gonna go into Demon Tzeentch turn 2, I believe, at this point, and see what happens. All right, see you soon. Demon's command phase gets a command point back. I believe that brings him to 2. How many? 3. That's right. He spent 2 last round, but he had 4 because of the command phase. All right, so we're gonna go right into movement for the demons. We're gonna let him move real fast, then we'll be back. Again, that's the size of the new board for 25 power level, or in this case, 500 points Crusade battle. All right, end of Demon's movement. Screamers are staying in the fight with the Triarch Stalker. You have the Fluxmaster, who fell back out of combat, ran way back here, trying to preserve our Warlord. That is the target for the... Yeah, Pete's got a look. He's not liking the look of the battlefield right now. And he shuffled the Pink Horrors, of course, in a nice screen. Remember, characters cannot be targeted if they are not the closest, all right? Or if they're within 3 inches of a transport or troop, I believe, by the new rules. They can't be targeted by shooting. Of course, they can always be targeted by charging. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and move into the Demon Psychic phase.
Yep.
Demon Psychic phase. We have a very short one.
Smite.
We have 1 smite coming off the Pink Horrors on a 5, 1d6. It does go off, which there is 10 in this unit, so it is a d3 smite.
Yep.
We get 2 mortal wounds onto the warriors, so 2 have to go away. And that is the end of the psychic phase. That is the shortest psychic phase I've ever seen you take.
Well, in 9th edition, the new rules say that if you fall back, you can't cast.
It's huge.
So because
I love it.
Fluxmaster fell back, he can't cast.
As a Blood Angel, that makes me so excited.
And now, normally, if he wasn't the sole target, I would have kept him in that combat and just casted.
Yeah.
But I need to keep him alive.
We need to keep him alive. Any wounds on him is victory points for the enemy. And if he dies, that is the end of the battle. And that is a victory for Nox. And Nox is looking hungry for that victory over there. So, all right, we're in shooting phase.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
All right.
20 shots
20
going
shots.
in.
Hitting on 4s.
Yeah,
There you go. And now you are wounding on 5s, though.
Yes, I know. Because I'm not within 6 inches of my Warlord.
Yep. Ooh, there are some 5s and 6s there, though. I see 4 of them. So we're going to have 4 saves on the Warriors, normal AP. So you have your normal 4+ save on your Warriors.
So
4 dice, 4 or better. And he saves 2 of them, 2 go down. 2 more Warriors down.
Charges.
Charge phase.
Boom, boom.
All right, so the Pink Horrors are charging the Warriors. You do not have any command points because you spent your last one on Talent for Annihilation.
Yep.
So he does get a chance to charge you. And it goes out for 7. 6, sorry. So he's in. We'll be right back after they make their movement. All right, so the Pink Horrors have charged the Warriors. Since they are the Chargers, they get to attack first.
They each get 1 attack.
So you have 10 attacks.
11, because the Iridescent Horror has 2.
Okay, 11 attacks at a weapon skill
4,
of?
6, 4.
4.
8, 10, 11. 4 plus. Ooh.
There you go, and then 5 pluses.
Yep.
We got 3, looks like.
Yep.
3 saves from your Warriors.
Normal save.
Normal save, 4+. And he loses 2 more Warriors. All right, so now you're going to want to pile everybody in, I'm sure. But you have what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 warriors left.
Yep.
So you're gonna have 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. So miss. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds to you, Pete.
1, 2.
2 die.
Now over here.
Yep, over here.
The screamer?
Yep.
Didn't we do a screamer already?
Nah, not this round.
Oh, okay.
All right. So my 3 attacks.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. So 2 hits. 2 wounds.
That 6s.
6s and then 1s.
I thought we did it because I saved the 1.
That was last round, man.
Was it?
That was during his.
That was during my
your
turn. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No saves, and now any 1s ignore the damage. Okay, so 4 more damage. Because it's 2 damage each. All right, and now you do your attacks back with your Triarch Stalker. 3s, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Okay. So
3 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits.
That's a 2.
Looked like a 3 from the glare.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then wounding on 3s. No wounds. All right, so he'll still take the wounds then. All right, done.
It worked out.
It worked out how it was supposed to. All right, so end of this battle round. Again, no victory points. This is the end of turn 2. We're going to go into Necron's turn 3.
And I am fighting as much as I can with the energies of the warp.
Okay, we're going to cut this off. Leadership roles are done. Everyone is staying. There were no failures. And we're going to go into the top of Necron's turn 3. Remember, in the new rules, there are only 5 battle rounds. All right, here we go. Turn 3, Necrons. Command phase, you get a command point back. Oh, sorry, no. Before that, reanimation rolls, right?
Yes.
Reanimation
protocols.
So you are missing 8 in here.
Yes.
Now, you're not within range of your crypt tech any longer.
I am not.
Right, so that means...
So that means they're on a 5 up, but I get to reroll as my 1. Reroll my 1.
5 ups, re-rolling 1s. All right, 8 dice, 5 up, re-rolling 1s. What do we got?
So 1, 2, 3, 4 back.
Yeah, I see 4 back too.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, all right.
And then no ones.
No ones. So 4 warriors
was a
stand
good
back
roll.
up. That's another good roll, man.
That's
He
a
got
good
half of them
roll.
back. He's back up to 16. He's only lost 4 of that unit since the beginning of the game.
And I have sunk so much into it.
Yeah, you've sunk your entire army into it, actually. Like, except for your screamers, you've sunk everything into the warriors, and only 4 of them have died. That 20-man unit is disgusting.
That's disheartening.
Well, I mean, the difference is pink horrors aren't meant to take units off the board.
They're
Not-
meant for objective taking.
Yeah,
You're
well,
right.
they're not even meant for objective. They're meant for sometimes psychically blasting hardier units, hitting above their power, right? Like taking Primaris with smites,
Yeah.
right? 20-man warrior units, your horrors aren't built to take that off the board.
Right.
That's not what they're for. Now, screamers can take that off the board,
Yeah.
right? What else does Tzeentch have? A chaos spawn can take those off the board.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't have any of those models.
Mauler fiends can take that off the board.
Well, Chaos Spawn aren't in the Demons list.
Chaos spawn aren't?
Not in the Demons list.
Interesting. Well, anyway. So Necron movement phase. We'll be right back. Oh, sorry. Let me not point at his body. I'm so short. This is what happens. I'm just short. All right. After Necron movement, not much movement was actually done. You already put the warriors that came back to life up, right?
Yeah, I put them in the back.
Yeah. And then the Cryptek and his Danger Chickens moved up the board and are now looking to threaten the Pink Horrors. So we're going to go into Necron Psychic... I love this joke. Shooting phase. All right. And then I think we only have one thing to shoot, honestly.
Yeah, and that's the Stalker.
And that's going to be the Stalker, Flame, and the Screamer.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do. So 2d6, auto hits.
This is probably what's going to be what takes it out that one screamer.
10 auto hits. It's
Yeah.
big. Wounding on 3s.
You said my tactics were sound for the most part, so shut up.
3s.
Oof. 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 Those
So,
ones are hits. 5.
5 saves for the scream repeat.
I just need to make 4.
And he does not. Well, we are in the charge phase, so are there any charges being declared?
I'm going to declare charges on my bin chickens into the pink horrors.
Any other charges?
And also my warlord into the pink horrors.
Okay, cool. So who do you want to start with?
The bin chickens.
Bin chickens. Okay.
I just like that name. This is such a better name.
2 dice for charge. They're charging 4 inches. Measure that. I don't know. That's going to be close. You might have to... Oh, no, that's within an inch. That gets them in. Damn, that was close.
Yeah, that scared me.
Okay, after deliberation, we're actually doing a command reroll on that. We want more inches than the 4 inches for that charge, so we can leave room for the crypt tech to get in.
Fail.
We got 6. Might be enough. Might be enough. 6 gives us a lot more room to play with. We'll be back after we measure that up. All right, and now we have a roll for the crypt tech.
Come on, man.
The crypt tech's getting in on an 8.
Oh, yeah, he's in.
It's in. Alrighty. So crypt tech and the bin chickens are in, and we're going to go into the fight phase.
And
Uh-oh. What do we got?
we are going to use Warp Surge at the beginning of the phase. Which brings me back down to 1 command point.
So you cannot reroll saves of any saving throws for this unit, but their invulnerable saving throw is improved by 1 to a maximum of 3. So these pink horrors are going to have a 3+ invulnerable save for this fight phase. It's pretty big.
Yep. So it was 6 attacks total.
So we have 6 attacks from the bin chickens. What is their weapon skill?
Weapon skill, since they are within a crypt tech, is 3+.
3+. So 6 attacks
Yep.
on 3 or better. Any rerolls or anything?
No.
Because you whiffed.
I did whiff big
All right.
time.
2 hits. What's your strength?
Strength is 5.
5. Toughness is 3. You need 3s. 2 wounds. 2 saves on the pink horrors.
3+.
There both
Oh
save.
my gosh.
All right, and now you have the Cryptek since
Yep.
he also charged.
So Staff of Light melee is 1 attack.
You go off the attacks that the Cryptek has. How many attacks? A from the Cryptek.
Yeah, 1 attack.
1 attack. 1 attack.
Um,
Weapon skill.
He's built for buffing, not fighting.
yeah. Weapon skill is 3+.
Okay. Hits.
Yep.
Strength.
4.
Toughness of 3. You need 3s. 1 wound.
3+ save.
Oh, eats a pink horror.
Let's take him out of combat.
Okay, and now.
Warriors.
Now, since the warriors and the pink horrors were already in combat, now Pete gets to pick a unit.
Oh, okay.
I am going to put all of my pink horror attacks into the warriors.
Okay, so that's
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. 8 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s, I believe.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a good roll.
gosh.
Very
Wow.
good roll.
Wow.
Wounding on 5s, yeah, was a burning roll right there. Jesus Christ.
Seriously.
5. Look at the friggin' Yahtzee, all 6s.
Holy smack.
Alright, so 5 saves from the warriors.
Normal 3 ups.
Yep, 4 ups.
4 ups.
These
Yep.
aren't
fours are
immortals,
warriors.
remember? Warriors are 4+ save.
Yes, that's right.
You save
1,
3
2,
of them,
3.
so 2 warriors go down. Which leaves you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 attacks back on the pink horrors.
Yep.
Since you all only have 1 attack.
All right, here we go. 14.
3s and then 3s.
Fail, fail, fail.
Fail and fail. And now 3s again.
Yep. That wasn't too bad. I like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves for the pink horrors.
3s.
Failing 1. Another pink horror
Ooh.
goes down. All right, so end of the turn, 2 warriors were lost. So no need for him to roll leadership there. There's no way he can fail. 2 pink horrors were lost, so you do have to roll. On a 6, you run.
On a 1, I regain.
Yep. It was a 3, so nothing happens. All right, and that's the end of the battle round. We're gonna the battle turn. So we're gonna go to Demons turn 3. All right, Demons turn 3. Command phase happens, gets +1 command point. We now have the movement phase going on, so we'll be right back after the movement phase. All right, the Fluxmaster came up, just swung out here, put itself within the aura range of the pink horrors, who are standing strong still at 6 left. Psychic phase.
First thing I'm casting is Gaze of Fate with, yeah. So on a 6, I believe, because on a 5 because of my +1.
It goes off on an 8.
All right. Now I'm going to throw a smite into the warriors.
Yep. Goes off on a 7, so D3 mortal wounds to the warriors. 1 warrior bites it.
All right. Now I'm going to do a smite with the pink horrors
Pink
as
horse.
well.
D6, need a 6. Does not get
Nothing.
it. All right. That's the end of the psychic phase.
20.
All right. He's spending his last 2 command points for Warp Surge again, which will give them the 3+ invulnerable save once again. All right. Now, since it is Pete's turn and no one here has charged, Taylor actually picks the first unit to fight with. So who are you going to fight with first, Taylor?
I'll probably do the bin chickens again.
Okay. 6 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's a
Ooh,
bit better.
roll.
All
Yeah.
right, now wounding on 3s.
Oh, and I got 10 VP.
Not yet. This turn's not over yet. It's at the end of the battle round.
Okay.
Oh, so much better.
5 wounds.
Hit. Yes.
All right, grab your stuff.
Get my stuff.
3s.
3 of them go down. 3 pink horrors get eaten. That's huge.
That's rough.
That's absolutely massive.
I needed that, man.
All right, pink horrors attacking next. 4 attacks total. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s right now because of the locust being in range.
Yep.
So 3 wounds.
Into the warriors.
Into the warriors, yeah.
Sorry, I should have said that ahead of time.
So 3 up, 4 ups, yeah.
4 ups. 1 save, 2 die.
Story of my life.
All right. The warriors are going to pile in now, so we'll be right back after that. 8 attacks into the pink horrors, because that's all that's within 1 of 1.
Yep. All right, here we go. Hitting on
3s, wounding on 3s.
Yep. Oh, better.
There we go. Wounded on 3s.
Ooh.
We
1,
got
2.
4 wounds.
4 3+.
He loses another 1. All right. That's the end of combat. So we're going to go into leadership test. A total of 3 Necrons have died this turn. So there's no need for a save there. Because 6 plus 3 is 9. 4 pink horrors have died. So Pete is hoping for a 1 here. And he doesn't get it. 4 plus 4 is 8. One of them runs. And then he has to roll attrition. And now he's rolling attrition. On a 1 or a 2, this unit is gone. It is not. It stands firm.
Oh.
It stands firm. That pink horror is tying it up. This is the bottom of battle round 3. Now, we do score 10 victory points for the Demons of Tzeentch. They did remove a model off the board with their warlord. So 10 victory points to the Demons of Tzeentch. We're going into Necron's turn 4.
So
All right, we got reanimation protocols.
It was that 20-man unit.
Dude. We have, what is that, 9 dice?
9 dice, yeah.
4s re-rolling 1s because we're in range of the Crypt Tech and we're warriors. So,
1.
this one misses for sure.
So 3 up at least.
3 up at least, 2 re-rolls.
2 rerolls.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So 3 come back. That puts us back to 14 warriors still on the board. Effectively, only 6 models removed from the Necron army this entire battle.
And I have thrown my entire army basically into them.
The Demons of Tzeentch have only 2 models left standing on the board. 3 come back.
And they're all going to be
Do I have to put it in the back and wrap them?
You can put them wherever as long as they're within cohesion, remember? Yeah, it's exactly what you can do. All right, now we're going to go into Necron's command phase. They get 1 command point, and we're going to do Necron's movement, and we'll be right back. All right, you living metal though, right?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, okay. All right, so he's using a command point to be able to move his Triarch Stalker at its full
length.
Full
which is
length.
10 inches.
Are you doing anything like advancing, or are you just moving it up?
I'm just moving it up.
Okay.
Yep. Just so I'm within range of my cannon.
With what?
The focus beam.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to shoot at anything. This HQ is not going to be the closest model.
No, but him moving it up does limit my options on what.
Where you can run, because he takes the center and has firing lines. Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
All right, go do you.
All right, so I'm going to move him. That's what I have. Everyone else pretty much moved.
All movement is done. Do we have any shooting?
I do. I can shoot with the bin chickens.
I think you can shoot with the bin
Crypt Tech.
chickens. Crypt Tech can't. I'm definitely going to say the pink horror is closer to the Crypt Tech than your Flux Master.
Okay.
So I don't think your Crypt Tech can shoot. Your bin chickens definitely got a shot, though.
Okay.
All right, so your 2 bin chickens can take a shot, I'd say.
So pistol 2, so 4 shots. Strength of 5.
Strength doesn't matter. First, you're starting with ballistic skill.
Yeah, 3 plus.
So-
hitting on 3s.
4 dice hitting on 3s.
Yep.
1 hit, because you can't roll to save your life today.
Dang, man.
All right, and then strength of 5, toughness, you're going to need a 3 to wound. And you do get the wound.
Yes.
So 1 invulnerable save on the Flux Master, 4 plus. Nothing. Saves it. Saves it. So that is your shooting, I believe. Because your Stalker can't shoot at the Flux Master because the pink horror is still the closest. Even though he's in combat. I believe that's still how the rule works. Even if they're in combat, they don't stop you.
Closest model,
The
yeah.
closest model.
Yeah.
So next we're going to go to the assault phases. Do you have any charges?
I'm going to charge with the bin chickens.
All right, bin chickens are going to charge into the Flux Master.
And I'm also going to... Wait, let me measure this out really
Sure,
quick.
go ahead. We'll take a pause. All right, let's do the chickens first. 2d6 charge. A
They're
9.
in.
That's a
Yeah.
big charge. It's pretty good. They're going to probably be able to get around to the...
I will.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go blook
Yep.
and blook.
And now the Crypt Tech's going to try and come in.
Yep. He's a 6 at least. Ah, yeah. He's
Got it. He's in. Okie dokie diddly day.
Aye. Not bad.
All right, charge is done, and the Chargers attack first. So I'm assuming you're starting with the bin chickens into the Flux Master.
Yes.
All right, so 6 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, 2 misses. Now wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
3 wounds, 3 4-up saves from the Flux Master. Fails 2. How much damage is it from the bin chickens? Just 1?
1 damage, yeah.
Okay, all right. So 2 wounds onto the Flux Master from the chicken.
He's got 4 wounds, so he's got 2 left.
Stop. Roll 2d6. Feel no pain. Remember, you get restoratives.
Also, it's up to you. I forgot to do it. I've got a ability.
1 attack because he's a plebe.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, fail. Okay.
Now he's got 2 attacks.
Now you pick who to attack with next.
I'm going to attack with
Okay.
my Flux Master.
Sure.
Both attacks are going into the bin chicken.
Sure.
2 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Okay. Both miss. Alrighty. Now the warriors attack the pink horse.
I never use my Gaze of Fate. But I can't use it because it's his turn, not mine.
Yeah. It has to be on your turn, don't it?
Yep.
Alright. Nox. After your consolidations, I'm going to say you'll be able to get in. These 2 will be out. So
Yeah,
2,
that's
4,
fine.
6. How many are left on?
So 14, so 12.
12 attacks into the pink horror. 12 hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. And this will be the 3rd unit that this warriors unit takes out.
Jesus.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
There's only 1 miss.
Jesus Christ. Wounding on 3s. This is not where you need to roll good, though.
I know, right?
Jeez. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves on that one pink horror. Yeah.
At 3s, right?
At 4s. It's your normal invuln save. You don't have the warp surge on him. You used it
Okay.
at the end of your turn.
Okay. How many? 9?
9 at 4 plus.
6, 7, 8.
He's gone.
He's done.
Yeah. All right. So another unit gone. That's another tally for the Necron Warrior Unit 267, killing 3 units in one battle. It, however, did not do another 6 in one turn, which was called a horde. So the end of this battle round. Oh no, the end of this turn. So.
That was his turn.
That was
I
his
get,
turn. That'll be at the end of the battle round.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're going to go to Demons turn 4.
Yep.
All right. Be right back. Demons turn 4. They get 1 command point. And we're going to go into Demons movement. There is 1 model left.
No point of even doing pictures for the overhead view
Yeah,
because
at this point.
I'm staying in combat.
Oh, we're sticking combat. All right. Ooh, all right.
And there's a reason for it.
I'm sure.
I know.
I'm sure.
Now we are onto my psychic phase.
Yep. So now we can cast psychic powers.
So first off,
Yes.
I'm going to cast Gaze of Fate because I'm going to need that
Sure.
reroll.
That makes
I'm
sense.
sure.
Yeah.
So on A5.
It goes off because you get a +1 for your first cast. It's a 6.
Yep. So Gaze of Fate goes off. Now I'm going to use Smite into the bin chickens.
Yes. It goes off. Does not go off on a 4.
I'm going to use Gaze of Fate.
Sure. It does not go off on a 4.
I'm going to use my command reroll.
That uses rerolls both.
Yep. I'm going to use different dice.
It goes off on a 6. So D3 wounds to the bin chickens. 3 wounds to the bin chickens. How many do they have?
2 each.
So 1 dies. And 1's on 1 wound because mortal wounds do wrap over. So who are you fighting with first, Nox? The bin chicken or the cryptek?
I am going to fight with the bin chicken
It's a
first.
good choice. It's a good
Yep.
choice.
3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Yep. All 3 hit.
Ooh.
Wait, stop. Keep those there.
Okay.
2s. All right, we're good.
Thank you. Jeez.
Game mastering. Sorry, you guys. That was the icon of trickery. For those who don't know, Locus of trickery. We actually went back and did a little bit of a re-roll for the last one because we're trying to be above board on everything. So that's when we did 1 wound to the Flux Master. It was actually because we were gonna do 2, but we had to go back and correct because the Locus of trickery wasn't used. So now the Locus of trickery is on 2s. That's not gonna matter because nothing's gonna hit you on a 2 this round anyway. So 3 hits. Now we're wounding on 3s.
Yep.
We got 2 wounds, so it's going to be 2 saves from the Flux Master on a 4+. Spinning for our lives.
Oh my
Saves
gosh.
both of them. Saves both of them.
Wow.
Now Pete gets to pick a unit to fight with.
My only unit.
Surprise, surprise. 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Who are you putting it into?
I am going to do the first attack into the bin chicken.
Okay. It hits. What's your strength?
Strength of 4.
Toughness 5.
Strength
Toughness
of 4.
5, you need 5s. Doesn't get it.
Okay. Other
There's
attack.
1 attack into the Cryptek, I'm assuming.
Cryptek.
Doesn't do anything. Okay. Now the Cryptek gets to attack with his 1 attack. Misses. Wonderful. All right. That's the
Can't
end.
even swing our staff.
That's the end of combat. Now. Important. Nox gets 10 victory points for dealing a wound to the Fluxmaster.
I get 10.
Demons get 10 victory points because we removed a model. We are now at 20 to 10, and we're about to start turn 5. Turn
Yes.
5. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Alrighty. We're starting with the warrior reanimation protocols. We have 7 warriors that need to be... Oh no, 6 warriors that need to be rolled for. We are within range of the Cryptek, because the Cryptek has a 6-inch range because of his abilities, right?
Yep.
Right? So we're re-rolling 1s and coming back up on 4s is better.
So 1, 2, 2.
2. That's it. No
That's
1s.
it.
So only 2 come back up.
Only
2, but that still puts us back at 16 warriors
Yep.
on the board. And now we're going to go do Necron movement, and we'll be
Nope.
back. Oh, wait, no. Oh,
Yep.
living metal.
So living metal. So this guy's at full power now.
Yep.
And then I get to do
Reanimation protocols for the bin
chickens.
Gotcha. Okay.
They are not infantry, so they don't benefit from the plus
+1.
one. So
Gotcha.
it's just 5 up.
No.
This is it.
All right. So now we're going to do Necron movement, and we'll be right back. All right. So the Necrons fell back from combat and exposed the Fluxmaster to all this Necron shooting. Yeah, I think that was a really good move. Way to go, Taylor. So we're gonna go into Necron psychic phase. Are you starting with your Cryptek? I so love that joke. I swear to shooting phase. All right, Necron shooting phase. Who are we starting with?
You're such an idiot.
We are actually going to start with the Triarch Stalker.
Of course we are. Why are we starting with the Triarch Stalker, Taylor?
Because he's got a special ability with my main cannon when a unit is within half range.
Oh, what's that special ability,
The
Taylor?
reroll ones, we know.
No.
No,
It's a different special ability.
It's different, yep. Let me pull it up here.
Oh wait, where'd it go?
I probably shouldn't be taking this much joy in the possible defeat of the demons. It's not a bias that
It
I
is
should
a
be.
bias.
It's a bias.
It's a bias.
Totally a bias.
You are totally biased against any.
Burn, heretic, burn.
So, it's a heavy 2.
Okay.
Range is 24, half range would be 12. The special rule is when you use this profile, this is heat ray focus, by the way.
Uh-huh.
When you use this profile, if the target is within half range,
It is.
roll 2 dice when inflicting damage,
Uh-oh.
and with it, discard the lowest result.
Oh, lords. So it's like a Melta. It's Melta. Or Fusion. Or any of the... Yeah, it's dirty. All right. But it is a heavy 2, right? We got to hit him first.
It's a heavy 2. Gotta hit him.
So 2 dice hitting on 3s. We hit once.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's our strength?
Strength is 8.
That's going to be a 2. Wounding on 2s.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the snake eye, he fails it. He fails it. However, we do have the targeting relay, right?
Yes, we do.
So now we're going to go to the warriors.
Should I command reroll that one? That literally
Ooh,
will
that
knock
one's-
him off the field if
That one's probably a really good one to command reroll,
Yeah,
actually.
I think-
Wait. Weren't you going to use the command for the...
I was, but
For the
at that
exploding
range,
sixes?
16 shots. Or I'm sorry, 32 shots.
How many are left alive?
16.
Yeah, that is 32 shots, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do the command reroll.
Okay,
for
he's
that
going to
one.
command reroll that one.
Yep.
All right, 2 or better.
2 or better. Here we go.
It's a
You.
2. Okay, it's a 4+ influence save straight up for the Fluxmaster.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to roll 2 dice.
For the damage,
Oh,
not for the
damage.
wound.
Derp, derp.
Take a breath.
Sorry.
Oh, you got the save. You got it.
Beautiful, beautiful,
All right.
man.
So now we're gonna do 32 dice,
32 dice.
shooting at the Fluxmaster. These warriors, rapid firing into him.
Yep.
We're re-rolling 1s.
Rerolling 1.
Hitting on- 'cause the target
yes,
relay, right?
target relay. I haven't used it in so long. Here we go.
32 dice. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. These are all 1s, so these all hit so far.
No sixes don't do anything?
He didn't spend the command point
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
So, I pulled this out, so that would be a 1. So re-roll all of these. All right.
Hit.
Wow. Okay.
Disgusting.
That's all of these. Wounding on 3s.
So 30 shots.
Disgusting.
30 hits, but now we got a wound, right? Now we got a wound.
Oh, because that's hard.
Wounding on 3s. Hey man, this is like down to the fucking wire, dude. 22 saves.
Pew, 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 pew.
Necron, this warrior unit, who the demons have tried everything in the world to destroy this game.
It's
It's
generic
just-
unit.
Unit 267,
267.
marching through the demons. 22 saves. Pete over here,
Praying to Tzeentch.
praying to Tzeentch. 4 ups, 22 dice. All right.
He's dead.
Well, hold on now. Pull out all the failures.
He's dead.
Pull out all the failures. All these passed, right? Oh, well, there's another failure. There's another failure. Okay. So, all these passed. And the reason why is because I'm the game master and you have restoratives
Oh, yeah. On sixes, right?
on 6s. Still a chance. You Yahtzeed before.
I forgot about this. Oh. That's a 2, though.
And he's dead. And that's it. That's it. We'll do sheet. So Nox is at 14 campaign points out of a max of 250 to win the campaign. 250 to win the campaign. But there are things out there that make you spend campaign points if you want to do it, including starting another banner.
Yep.
Like we said, you're probably going to piecemeal here rules. We don't want to publish them until we have a lot more play testing. If you ask questions, we certainly will answer them. We'll let you know why something is going down or what we mean when we say banner or whatever. Feel free to ask questions. We're going to put a link to our Discord.
No need to put a link to the Discord. If you go to www.a11gaming.com,
Yeah.
under our social media page on that, it's got links to all of our social media,
Yeah.
including a link to Discord.
Yeah, well then link to the website below it.
Yes, yeah.
We'll have, go ahead and pop into the Discord. We have a general chat. I'm pretty
Show
sure.
off models.
Yeah,
and-
we have a painting and modeling. We just have a normal Warhammer 40k talk place. So, anyone who's watching this, I'm pretty sure knows what Discord is at this point.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't, feel free to ask. We'll tell you. And
We post in there when we're going to be streaming on our Twitch.
yep, and we talk about the battles and stuff that we happen in 40k.
And we make fun of each other.
A lot.
Yeah.
But long short of it, Necrons took the day. The first Crusade battle is done. The campaign is started. Warrior Unit 257, by the way, people. Warrior Unit 257 in the Crusade rules is a beast just after this first fight. Nox assigned the battle trait he gets for winning the battle. He gave them battle tested, so they get to shoot even if they're doing actions.
Like
And
raising
it,
a banner.
And it doesn't fail the action, right? And then because of the agenda he picked, they got 2 experience points. Then they got another experience point for being part of the battle. Another experience point because they killed 3 units in the battle. They actually killed 4. And then he marked them for greatness, which made his Warrior Unit 257 blooded. And then he rolled, and he got cool-headed.
And I'm on the planet with him.
Yes.
And no one else is.
So Warrior 257, Warrior Unit 257, is a 20-man unit of warriors that can fire if it does an action, right, and doesn't fail the action of doing so. Rerolls failed leadership tests, and if it's charged, can overwatch without the CP and hits on unmodified 5s. Warrior Unit 257 is a little scary to anyone who would ever come across them right now. So Pete's got some trouble heading his way on this planet if the Necrons decide to push this advantage. He also secured himself a campaign point, an additional one, so he's at 18 because he took a 5th hex. So
And I lost that 5th hex.
you lost, you technically remain at 4 hexes. Because-
No, well, yeah.
Yeah. You remain at 4
I gained a hex, he took a hex.
Yeah, so you remain at 4 hexes. Yeah. Either way, but you still have more campaign points than anybody else. The rest of us only have 1. Because we have 5 hexes. So, yeah, it's,
I feel defeated.
well, I mean, you were defeated, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
We want to thank you all for hanging out, and we're sorry this outro is so long, but we look forward to seeing you in the next Warpscar pass.
What I will say is we've been promising a bat rep a month. With the Warpscar pass, that's probably going to be a majority of the bat reps that are coming out for quite a while.
Yeah.
So, first of all, it's all free.
Yeah.
We're not charging, and it's not behind a
We're not in a
paywall.
paywall.
Second of all, it may not be once a month. It might be way more than once a month. It just depends on how many battles we have and how fast I can edit.
We have a lot of battles.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. I plan on getting in a battle next round.
Against orcs.
Depending on where he puts his defense force, I'm coming. I need me them campaign points.
I mean, I gave away that you're going against orcs, but it would be really, really stupid of him to not assume that it was against him.
Yeah.
Because he's right next
He's
to
right there. He sees my army. Like I have practically broadcasted where I'm heading. So I want him to fight me. I want this fight. I really want to go against the orcs. I've never fought orcs, and I want to fight them.
Yeah. All right. Well, we hope that you enjoyed the bat rep and continue to come watching more of Warpscar Pass.
Thanks, everybody.